I just want to go over for a second. We have a gentleman named John from Chelmsford that asked about metronomes. Are metronomes good? Are they good? Do we suggest using them? Again, I've heard all different types of things. Some people are, some teachers, high-end teachers, think that they're a crutch. Most don't. I'm a firm believer in using metronomes. One thing that it's great for is just playing long tones. So what I like to do is I like to play soft to loud to soft, and I try my best. I haven't played much today, but soft, loud to soft, and you can count them, and you can also document all your stuff. They say Wynton Marsalis still has documentation from when he was a teenager of every day, what he did every day. So anyway, here's my long tone thing. So I can do this. So I used 15. And I had 8 be my loudest. Okay, I'm going to go through this quickly. So that's one thing I can do. Another thing I can do is I can play technical exercises or tonguing exercises. So I can play these 5-finger exercises that we like to teach a lot. The first 5 notes of a major scale, right? Every major scale is 2 major tetrachords. So first 5 notes of like E major on alto would be. Right? So, and then the second 5 notes would start on a B. So then I have right, and I can go up in half steps. Etc., etc. A million things you can do. One more little thing here. They talk about playing on 2 and playing jazz tunes. This is going to be a jazz thing. Jazz tunes on 2 and 4. We've been talking about that for years. My peers, but now people are talking about 1 and 3 as well. It changes the emphasis of the beat. And also for Latin music, 1 and 3 sometimes would be better. So if I want to play, if I want to be 2 and 4, I would go. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2, go. 1. Right, so that's 2 and 4. I can do 1 and 3. Here's 1 and 3. 1, 2. This changes the beat. It changes the concept of the 8th note. 1. Right? Okay. Now, what I like to do is I like to play on just 1. So here we go. 1. So here we go. Watch. 1. 1. So here's what I like. Here's my rhythm section. Gabesha? Okay. All right. So that's about that, about the metronome. So 2 and 4, 1. I like 1. I love playing ballads with the 1, you know, and you wait for that 1. So anyway, enough of the metronome. So there you go, John and Bill Ricker. So now what I'd like to do is bring in my guest, my person for today, and her name is Bonnie Cochran. Good. So Bonnie Cochran, wonderful flute player. Yeah. So let's talk a little. So you're from down south, right?
I am. I'm from Georgia.
From Georgia.
Came up here for grad school.
Yeah. Where'd you go to grad school?
Austin Conservatory.
Oh, okay.
I just never left.
Just never left.
Yeah.
Right. The weather's so nice here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So I guess I'd first like to talk a little bit about, you know, your some of your teaching techniques. Bonnie's a marvelous player, and I'm always bugging her about stuff because I'm sort of a doubler. I am a doubler, like sort of a doubler. And so yeah, you know, so I guess, well, you know, embouchure-wise, I know you're always telling me it's just stay as loose as possible. You know, would you like to expound on any of that?
I can do a little bit.
Yeah.
My teacher, Linda Tute, her big thing was, when I was studying with her, was your embouchure should be very loose.
Yeah.
And that you're not supporting the air with the lips.
Uh-huh.
So it's basically.
And when you change octaves, do you have, what's that? I mean, there's so many different ways. Like I was taught as a doubler. I know this is like totally taboo, but as a doubler, excuse me, I was taught that, and I don't do it anymore. To push, you know, you push the jar out for different, you know, you push the jar out to get to the next octave.
Yeah.
You know, this. I don't do that anymore though. Now I was taught now to what I'm trying to do now is like think more of like kissing, like.
That's actually what I do.
Yeah.
I think the jaw, it can cause problems.
Yeah.
They're going back and forth a lot, but I use the lips again to go up the octave. Both of them go forward.
Yeah.
Think about air direction more than.
Yeah, I think for the doublet, for we doublers, it was like, you'd be playing like a rock and roll tune for like 15 minutes and then have to play a, high D flat. So it was all, your chops were always mashed.
Do whatever you can.
Yeah, you do whatever you can. Mm-hmm. So that's that. What else? How about tonguing? Like, what can you talk to me about tonguing? About like tongue placement, or is it too? I was always taught like two, and sort of tongue, right behind the back teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that, or actually the sort of the palate?
Right. I think I do a variety of things. So I used to do done.
Oh yeah, for different types of text.
Yeah, different times.
Yeah.
It's definitely behind my teeth, but I didn't learn that until pretty far in. I actually used to play with my tongue here.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
And that took a year or two.
Yeah. And then technique-wise, things about technique, is there anything, I guess, other than being relaxed?
Relax, keep your fingers close to the keys.
Yeah.
Do lots of scale exercises and etudes and such.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, I was going to show some of my toys. Bonnie doesn't like these. I don't think Bonnie likes these. But anyway, first, I don't even know if you've even seen this yet, but my one-piece flute case, which I love because I just got a new flute, and I don't like taking my flute apart. Oh, also, while we're here at David French Music Company, we also have a couple of beautiful piccolos for sale. This is a Powell. It's lovely. But it's got this wing. What's the official name for this wing plate? I will call it a wing plate. A wing. That's what it is. I think it is a wing. Oh yeah. Oh maybe. And then we have this beautiful. This is so wonderful. They're both beautiful. And this is a wooden Yamaha. So if anybody's looking for piccolos, $100 off of this, and a special price on this. This is really nice piccolo. Oh, so anyway, my gadgets that I have, and we sell these in the store as well. I have this thing. What do we call this? A bow pep, I believe. And I don't think you're a big fan of it. Yeah. But what you do is that this clips on here, and I have my fingers are a little arthritic. So what it does is it clips on here, and it gives you a I don't know. It just seems to help. It helps me. Like so. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm up here. That's that. And the latest and greatest, this is called a thumb port. I love the thumb port. Bonnie doesn't like the thumb port. And what the thumb port does is it snaps on here, and it takes all the lateral movement out of the flute. So, as you can see now, I love it. I love it. I have to move it back this way a bit, but it just makes life so much easier for a doubler. I never know what to play on the flute. Anyway, that's all you get. So, okay. So, is there anything, did I miss anything as far as instruction goes? Bonnie teaches here a couple of days a week. And Monday and Thursday. Do you teach other locations as well?
I do teach it at Marlborough High School when they're after school lesson program.
Okay.
And out of my home.
Okay. And something that I'd like to talk to Bonnie about is she started this program at Marlborough. I don't know if you call it a program, but it's a project.
Yeah.
At Marlborough High School.
Over the past year, Brian and Wrenn, who you'll see in a minute, and I went into Marlborough High School, and we worked with the Marlborough High School Wind Ensemble on what goes into the composition process. So with the kids, we learned about the different tools that the composer uses to create a composition, and we learned about how they manipulate these tools. And then we wrote a short piece with the students, and then we led the students in writing some rhythms and melodies that we then had a composer come in, Cody Forrest, and Cody took some of the rhythms and melodies from the students as well as input from students, and he wrote a piece for us. So Brian and I are going to be performing this composition. It's a concerto with the students on April 26th.
Oh, cool. Is that a Sunday?
It's a Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So all along the way, the students have been able to have updates from the composer in the school, and they've been able to follow along with on a blog that we've had about everything. And so at this point, we've been through several revisions of the piece, and we've started rehearsing. So even this morning, we had a rehearsal over there.
How's it funded?
That took a lot of fundraising on the part of mostly me, but we're very happy to have business support and
that's great. It's a great
individual
idea.
support.
Where'd you get that idea?
We got a couple of grants as well, and David French Music actually is been a huge supporter of this. So right now we're doing a crowdfunding campaign. We're in the last week of crowdfunding campaign, and it's at CochranRenduo.com. You can find the information on that.
Cool.
And I think I cut you off.
No, I'm sorry. I know. I interrupted. I always interrupt. I'm a terrible interrupter. Anyway, so where did you come up with that idea?
Well, so several years ago, I was seeing lots of news articles and things about cuts to school music programs around here, and to me that was very, very sad and very hard to read about. And so I started thinking about ways that I could do something to help with the plight of music education. And I kept coming back to this idea that when I was in high school, we had several soloists come to our band and play with us, and it was a huge thing for me.
Very inspiring.
Yeah, it was extremely inspiring. And then come to find, once we had Cody come in, the composer, he had a similar experience in high school where he had a composer come in and wrote a piece for them. And so I think this project kind of melds together those different things, and in a way that I hope will enhance the music education experience of these kids.
Oh,
and
good. That's great.
deepen
Was
music
Cody,
learning.
is he from Boston Conservatory as well?
No, he's actually finishing his DMA right this semester at New England Conservatory.
Oh, nice.
And the piece is phenomenal.
Oh, great. Wow. All right, well, we have we have Brian Wrenn here. We're gonna go get him.
Okay.
and we're gonna do a little playing. Bonnie and Brian are. And let me go get Brian. You're on.
Tony!
Hey.
Brian
Wrenn.
Nice to see you. Hello.
Say hi. Say hi, Brian.
Hello.
So yeah, they'd like to play a little piece for you.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah.
just sort of get out of the way.
Yeah, don't get in the way.
So this is an excerpt from the concerto that we're doing. It's called Luke's Arcana.
Oh, you already introduced about the whole concerto and the project and all
I
that?
did. I did not say the name.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, we're just going to play. This is from the second movement of the concerto, the toccata. And then it goes on from there. But that's just a little taste of the piece.
Yeah, very nice. Well, all right, folks. So we're gonna sign off here. Before we do sign off, I forgot to mention that this saxophone that I was playing is for sale, and it's on the wall. It's a custom Z. They play great. We have it in silver and bronze and unlacquered as well. So thank you so much. Thank you, Bonnie, for coming and sharing all your goodness, and Brian, you too. Short but sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyway, take care. See you next week. I think next week we're gonna interview Mark Weissman, fantastic saxophone player, jazz guy, and we'll talk about theory and so forth and so on. So thank you very much. God bless. Bye bye.